Hey, Deep Rooted. This is your girl. So, I'm on my lunch break and I am just contemplating on what I really want to talk about because there have been times where I have just wanted to be lazy, like truly lazy. And this weekend, like, I don't know if it's just me being lazy or there's a spirit that is trying to stop me from doing God's purpose. So I'm going to go into deep prayer and have a relationship with God on my own personal time, right? Not trying to put too much business out there because we do have those monitoring spirits. So I have come across multiple women in my life who have copied everything about me, literally down to the toothbrush. And when I say this, I am not exaggerating. I am not um, being fugazi. I'm really like telling the truth, okay? So at first, for the long time, I was like irritated by it because I'm like, why are so many women trying to replicate me? Like, why am I being surrounded by women that I think are my friends and they are really trying to replicate me? And I think it was because I was triggered because it took so long for me to literally become so original. So I will be able to be different from others. Um, and that comes from childhood trauma that I've endured in my life, right? A lot of the time, I did not want to be copied. I hate it. I hated that. I know hate is a very strong word, but I hated to be copied. And so being around those women kind of made me have like a hatred towards them. And then it switched from me having a hatred towards them for me having this sick minded, like, ha, you'll try, but you'll never be me. You know, you can do all whatever you want to do, but you'll never be me. Like that type of mentality, which was the flesh. Okay. And then there was another season in my life where I was like, okay, well, maybe it's because they are so broken in their life where they feel the need to copy someone else to find their own identity. That may be true. And then there was another part where I had came across, well, oh, I'm just flattered because they look up to me. I'm living my life the right way and they want to be that. Like most young little girls, they look up to older women. They're like, okay. But then there were older women who were looking up at me. And so I was like, okay, it could be that. But then I hit rock bottom. And I realized all of those things that I was enduring could have been true. But the factor of it all, I was dealing with monitoring spirits. Spirits that literally would ask me certain questions like, "Oh, so how are you today? Like, what do you got planned?" Um, okay, well, I'll talk to you later the next day. They're doing the same thing that I said I was going to do. Um, if I say that I'm going to go to this event, they'll go to this event, but they'll never congratulate me if I won something. Or if they did, it'll be like a half situation, like, oh, okay. The fakeness. And I had to ask God, like, show me the realness behind it, like that mask. And he did. When he showed me, I had to learn how to cut those people off and keep my mouth shut from telling them certain things because they were literally going back and telling their devil. Okay? Their father, their evil father. Not our father, but theirs at the time. When I tell you the revelation that I had with that, it was just like, okay, God, you are doing something in my life. I don't know what it is, how you're doing it, but I need you to heal me in that area so I won't keep attracting these monitoring spirits. When I started focusing on that relationship with God and healing in that area, it don't bother me no more. Because for one, I'm healed in that area. Two, I see what it is because I have that discerning spirit. Now I know, oh, that person, she really just looks up to me. This person, no, they're trying to be me. This person, they may be trying to find their identity. So now I can help them on that level so they can find their own identity, not through me, but through Christ. Then there's that spirit where you're like, I see you. I see you. And you know I see you. But I'm going to pray it out of you. And I'm going to remove myself. So those are the stages that I went through. And now I will love them the way that Christ loved us, but I will most definitely keep my distance from them because I see what is behind their intent. And I'm not going to allow that to disrupt my peace. And whatever God has planned for me, no one or nothing should come between that. And if I keep running my mouth, I'm giving them the foothold to say and do whatever they want to do on my life. So the Bible always tells us to be alert. Okay? Our hearts are the most deceived thing. Like we will keep saying, oh well maybe it's this, maybe I did it. Trust me, I did it and it kept deceiving me. And then I started hitting rock bottom and wondering why. And these people, they were thriving off of my downfall, but the moment I got good, they're like, she thinks she better than me? But the whole time that I was down, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me help you. Yada, 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 yada. But they were not my biggest fan. They were my secretly enemy. Okay? They were my secret enemy. And I had to realize, like, okay, Lord, I need your help. Okay? I need your help. This is something that I've been dealing with for a very long time. And I don't know how to let it go. So now when that situation do occur in my life, I see for what it is. Even if it is a monitoring spirit, I'm like, okay, this will be the last conversation you'll have with me because I'm going to pray for you. I'm not going to invite you into my personal life because I see what you are. And that's the best thing about it when you have that relationship with Christ. He will tell you what you need to know. Just simple. He will tell you everything that you need to know. And I'm thankful for that. Like when I tell you I am tremendously thankful for that, I am thankful for that. Because the time that I have spent in my sorrow, in my pain, in just being stuck or whatever, like in my sin, right? And me just being lazy or not wanting to do what God had asked me to do. And I'm just like, okay, God, I need you to come in my life and show me. And he showed me through other people what I needed to work on. At the time, I did not want to listen. I did not want to listen whatsoever. When I tell you your girl did not want to listen, I did not want to listen. And I had to be broken down to nothing but the bare minimum for God to move me to where I'm at right now. 2 years ago, I didn't have a car. I was living in a halfway house, trying to get myself together, had nothing, no pot to pee in, but what I had. And that was it, very minimum. And God brought me from that to where I'm at now by obedience, spreading his word, doing what he wanted me to do, breaking me down to the point where I knew I only can get it from him, not people, places, and things. And in that process, he was showing me different things through other people, those monitoring spirits. I've been, like I said, I've been dealing with that for years. Didn't understand why am I dealing with that? What is up? And it had a hold on me. And to that point, I had to realize when you are anointed, with God, you're going to attract those certain things because they don't want you to do what God has called you to do. Their job is to stop you by any means necessary. Witchcraft, acting like they're your friend, breaking you down mentally, emotionally, draining you. Yeah, stuff like that. And we don't think of it as an issue in that moment, but it really is an issue. So I just want to leave that with you. And like I said earlier, I just want to have a little chit chat about monitoring spirits. So I did. But I will be back to do a series. I really want to do Proverbs. No. Revelations. I don't know what it is, but Revelations got me like it got me hooked. So I really want to do a series on that, and I may do it a snippet while I'm on my lunch break. So just give me a second, and I will be right back, and I'll be doing Revelations. So I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.